I don't remember what I said. I
Oh.
was like, pink eye, strep throat, and popping a zit. Lungs and coughing.
Lungs, coughing.
Sneeze and spit.
Chew.
I love that we have a theme song now for your illness. That makes me the most happy.
I love that too because
Anyway, so that's what we're up to. She's sick. I'm not,
sick. How are
but
you?
We'll see what happens after this.
Oh shit, you won't get sick.
Yeah, probably not.
You'll be
Hopefully
fine.
not. Let's not. I can't get sick.
You'll
We're
be fine.
about to go like downhill slide from here.
Because 3 weeks from
Tomorrow.
yeah, you've got the show coming. Actually,
Yes.
it's probably gonna be 2 weeks by the time this episode goes up. So
That's very true.
Yeah.
2 weeks
If not
from whenever
sooner,
the hell.
So you're in busy season,
Yep,
and
I baked 1,044 sugar cookies. I'm gonna frost them all probably this weekend.
Oh my God,
I
let's talk about that
need
because
to bake
you
20 cakes this weekend, throughout this entire week, so that'll be fun.
So tell me about that.
Yeah, well, I am a baker, I guess, and all through high school, I made money by making wedding cakes out of my mother's kitchen. How you doing there with that cord? You okay?
know what? Hot mess. For the visual people, you can see that I'm running all over the screen.
For the official people?
What did I say? Video people?
Oh, I heard
I say
official
something?
people.
I might have said something wrong.
I
My brain.
don't know. Whatever. Spoken
Visual,
English.
that's what I said. Visual people,
okay.
yeah. For those that watch the podcast on YouTube.
Spoken English are hard.
Breathing air is also hard.
Yes, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I always bake their cast party cake.
Yeah,
and
but like,
then-
did you tell them that you make the cookies to be part of the bake sale? Or
Yeah,
not bake sale, concessions. Yeah.
Yeah, I bake cookies to sell at concessions. Then I give each of the cast members a sugar cookie for being in the show. And then I also give them away to kids who brought in sponsorships.
Okay.
So they get 5 sugar cookies for the first sponsorship they bring in and an additional one for every additional sponsorship that they bring in after that.
Yeah.
And the person who brings in the most money
Gets
25 sugar cookies.
Well,
from me.
damn.
I know.
Shit.
You want to bring in some money?
Sure.
Okay.
How much you want?
3,000.
I got you.
Okay.
Anything for you, bestie.
I was like, who the hell are you going to steal it from?
Anything for you and those talented babies.
I love those
They're doing
babies.
so
They're
good.
so
They're
cute.
so freaking good.
Anyway, so we left off last episode on kind of a cliffhanger. You have, what was it, the underwearless burrito?
The story is titled The Pantyless Quesadilla.
Oh, okay. All right. And mine was called Spare Room Gospel Session.
Yours is going to be called, okay, Third Bedroom Exorcism.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
We'll start with that because I have a feeling it's not going to be near as entertaining as
Oh,
yours, and I want to
God.
save the best for last.
Okay.
So, no, I had a roommate recently move out, and I've Miss Sasha is in tune with the spiritual world,
Yeah.
as we established in the
Yeah.
last place, and she's like, you know what, fresh start, all this, jazz, let's cleanse
we can
that
we
room.
can
Let's
cleanse
do
the
it.
energy
So I
of
was
who
like,
used to live there.
Okay. So, and I'm not as in tune to the spiritual world.
You have
as
no
you
attunement
are.
at all.
No, a little bit. As
You
someone
said,
who grew up
how do I make
independent
this room
Baptist.
mine again? How
Yeah.
do I get it back to being like one of my bedrooms? And I said, we're going to cleanse the shit out of it. And by cleanse, I mean energetically,
Yeah.
even like scentily, like just make it back into yours.
Yeah.
So what did we do?
Yeah. So she came over and she brought her, I'm going to butcher all these names, Palo Santo.
Palo Santo, very good.
And some incense. I cannot remember the name of the
Yep.
incense.
So we did sandalwood.
Sandalwood.
We did a sandalwood cone.
Okay.
And then we also had one that's amber.
Okay.
That's the one that smelled really good. The stick, the
Yeah.
long, thin stick. Yeah.
And the sandalwood was the
Cone,
okay,
the upside
yeah,
down ice
the
cream
smoke
cone one.
bomb.
Yeah, the smoke. That's what I call it, the smoke bomb.
The smoke bomb.
Because that shit. Yeah.
So we're all like doing incense around the room and stuff, and then we all start because she's been on a gospel choir kick
my
recently.
God. And by kick, it's been 48 hours. But
48
I
hours.
mean, obsessively listening to gospel music.
So we start jiving the hell out of some gospel
Because I couldn't
music.
stop singing it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was singing this song just over and over and over and over again. He's like, "What is that?" And I was like, "Let me go get my phone." So we start playing this gospel song, or this gospel playlist that I've been listening to, and start lighting everything.
Yep. Lighting
Literally.
everything, throwing everything.
Like,
because your lighter flew out of your hand.
oh
at
yeah,
one point in
I was
time.
dancing and the lighter flew out of my hand. We really should have set up a camera, but we didn't do that. We just
No,
were in the
we
moment.
didn't. It was
doing
great.
our bestie weird shit. So yeah, so we're in there, and I think we first lit maybe the Palo Santo, and because that can burn kind of on its own for a second. Then I lit both the incense and the sandalwood like cone, and those again kind of just need a second to like start burning, so they'll start smoking. And then Nathan, because he's very tall,
Yes.
took the amber stick and was like reaching up to the scene, like trying our best to get kind of every crevice of the room, like just cleansing it back to yours being yours.
Just kind of
again.
square one to start over.
You're going to take over that space and put your Legos and whatever you want in there.
Oh, it's going to be Lego room.
So like starting over. Yeah, it's going to be Legos.
It's
going to
be Lego room.
I cannot
Spare
wait.
bedroom,
I
my
can't
ass.
wait for you to do that because we're going to film.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, we're going to film.
It's going to be
We
awesome.
probably should film in general your Lord of the Rings sword collection.
Yes.
Definitely probably refilm your Lego collection.
Yes.
Especially if you're going to have some of them in the spare
I'm gonna
bedroom.
Bring a lot of them home.
Yeah.
For sure.
We need to like maybe highlight your really beautiful like
my talents, my
your
hobbies,
talent at building Legos, but also like what's the Lord of the Rings thing? Like your
my hobby, my obsession, my nerdism.
Yeah.
Nerd of the Rings right here.
Yeah, that'd be fun to like dive into if I'm going to talk about spirituality and all that shit.
Cool.
Might as well talk about.
I'll talk about Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
LOTR and the spirits.
So Nathan's very tall, and he's reaching up and like putting the incense up by the ceiling, like everywhere, like reaching inside the closet, everything. And then the sandalwood is just. There's a lot of smoke that comes off this little tiny like 1.5 inch like incense thing, and that's filling up the whole room. The Palo Santo's going around. We are scream singing, dancing to gospel music in his spare bedroom. Like, who are we?
I loved it.
Yeah,
I thought it was great.
we are amazing. We are so fun doing nothing, doing the stupidest things.
Yep.
Doing absolutely nothing that is
and it's the first time that you've been in my house probably since before Christmas, isn't it? Just because we've been
is that
filming
true?
at your place.
I think so. Oh yeah, because I almost forgot the code to get into your fucking gate. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I almost had to call him and be like, how do I get in? I remembered the spot that I'm supposed to park in, but I definitely almost forgot the code to get in.
Right.
If it wasn't muscle memory, I would have been like, help? Yeah. That's another kind of interesting thing that I don't think people realize. Like, I think people think we live together.
Yeah. That's what all of my
Yeah.
students say. They're like, wait, you don't live with Sasha? Did
No.
you ever? And I'm like, no.
We don't live together.
We
And
could
I'm-
if we had to.
Yeah, absolutely.
but
Absolutely
no.
we could. We don't live together, and we, like, honestly don't even hang out that much.
No.
Especially not
Like,
now, but, like,
no. Yeah.
'cause our work schedules are literally opposite. Like,
Yes.
you work during the week, and I work on the weekend, basically. And, which if you don't know what we do for work, like, we've already talked about that. I think it was episode 1 or 2 or something like that.
Yeah.
And just, I work when you're resting.
Right.
And I'm
vice versa.
resting when you're working. Yeah.
Yep.
So getting together anymore, like, we're filming this today on President's Day, so like it's a 3-day weekend for him.
Yeah.
And it's my Saturday.
Yeah.
Like it's the start of my weekend.
That's
yeah.
true. That's very true.
And it lined up for once. So, but yeah, just like hanging out in general, like it's not even. I think I've seen stuff like on Instagram or wherever. It's like you're true best friends when you like never see each other. Like,
Oh, yeah.
when you almost can't even like describe what the person does for work. Even
Yep.
yeah, it's like you're real besties when kind of that superficial shit of like I have to see you all the time or whatever. Like
Yeah.
nah.
Yeah.
Literally no. Like we'll touch base. I think at least once a day.
Yep.
Instagram, text, or whatever. Whatever. The
Literally,
hell's
we'll
going
just send each other whatever the
whatever
fuck
funny
we want.
memes or something. Yeah.
Or just like, hey yo, hey, and you're just like, hey yo, and then
And then it's like, yeah, how